Namaste. I must apologize that we have a little bit of a tech issue. We missed the yoga session that there was no sound. I have to release the whole sound system, and we're trying to make it work. In this session, I wanted to share with you why we meditate, the reasons, the process, and some people consider if there is a goal. Some is looking for the inner peace, the joyful, the euphoric feeling that when they meditate. Some is trying to control the emotion, to release anger, to find inner peace. And others simply wanted to control their mind, wanted to release that chatterbox. In terms of a method or process, there are many, many, many. Just Osho itself, he has hundreds, if not thousands of methods. And many also learned the transcendental meditation method. And then there is Vipassana that teaches a systematic watching your breath, develop your concentration, your focus method. What method really suits you? And why do you meditate? Now, all of those purpose that I said before, or the reason that you meditate, it's based on the subject and the object. This relationship, this body is the subject. This subject wanting to attain peace, wanting to find the self, wanting to release anger, wanting to relax. This is a wanting here. That is not the higher true essence of meditation. First, when you meditate, it isn't to separate from your actual living life. You may have some trauma that is unhealed, and those trauma will prevent you from going into the higher consciousness or experience, connect to the higher self. If we have unhealed trauma, we have to look into it carefully and heal it from it. Release whatever emotion that might be. It might be pain, sorrow, grief, it may be guilt, shame. It may be deep, unexpressed, unexplored anger, shame, all number of things. This emotion needs to come out. And your meditation does not go away from those emotions. It's not running away from those emotions. And those emotions will not disappear because you don't look at them. So meditation is to find a way, it's a process to release those emotions. How do you release those emotions? Rather than doing your dancing, doing your movement medicine, doing your dynamic meditation, doing your vipassana meditation, doing your transcendental, doing your chanting meditation. Why you don't go that high where you're looking for, where you wanted to go? We have to look at the hidden emotions, the unhealed trauma. So you have to look at each relationship. You have to look at who you have not let go. If you're holding on to somebody, somebody is holding you back. If you don't set others free, you don't set yourself free. Therefore, you can't meditate. You feel agitated because work is not smooth. Somebody at work is disturbing you, is haunting you, is giving you grief, is controlling, is manipulating, and that you never have your voice. This needs to open up. This needs to be relaxed. This needs to be released so that you can actually meditate. Meditation is not an escape. So you have to understand meditation properly. There is something in meditation, true, but it's not simply what you think it might be. It's not simply when you sit, it gives you peace, it gives you bliss, it gives you joy, it gives you that happiness feeling. You have to release that relationship of object and subject. There's no subject, there's no object. That is built on Maya, such as effect and cause effect. There's a body, the body does certain thing, achieves certain outcome. This is just the appearance. The appearance happens itself, with or without you. Just like you go to sleep. You don't know that you are existing, but the world moves on. The world is happening. In your time is daytime, but on the other part of the world is darkness, is nighttime. It doesn't stop to produce. It doesn't stop to evolve. It doesn't stop to produce and create and make things. But you're not that. You are not that. You're not that feeling. You're not that process. You're not that sensation. You're not even that meeting God experience. So you use meditation as a means to actually look at your emotions and process those unhealed relationships. Oh, I know that anger is not a very comfortable to face. The guilt is not a very comfortable to look at because itself is a very unpleasant feeling. So you use meditation to hold space for yourself. Because the meditation is not a separation to your actual life, to your relationships, to your study, to your work, to your business. If you separate the meditation from your real life, then when you come out of a meditation, you feel drained. I wanted to stay in this wonderful, peaceful sensation. Meditation is your life. Understand this. Meditation is your life. So when you're sitting, you bring your work in. When you work, you bring your meditation in. So meditation is in everything that you do, in everything that you say. In your meditative state, you're calm and at peace. When you call your mom, can you remain the same calmness, the same peace? When you go to school, when you run a meeting with your colleagues, with your boss, when you run a report, can you remain the same level of peace and calmness? There's no separation. Understand this. You have to see yourself and visualize yourself, the dream master, as you already are. You see it in your imagination and you feel it in front of you. And then you put the energy out there. Then you can create the self that is desirable. You can't just think about this person did such thing to me that I feel so bad. And then you escape using meditation. It won't work because the energy that you experienced accumulated in your body is here to teach you something. You have to overcome that lesson. You have to learn your lesson. You have to be the love that you're looking for. You have to love those people who harmed you, who hurt you intentionally or unintentionally. You have to be able to transform the darkness into light, convert darkness into light. Hold no grudge, no negative energy. And you can instantly see what is happening in the body when some thought, negative thought pop up. Instantly, you have to know, be aware, that's not me. I don't give any energy to entertain that negative thought. I don't identify myself that negative energy is mine. That is me, that is my experience. This me thing needs to go away. Then meditation becomes easy, becomes effortless, becomes natural. And meditation is always here. You don't need to do it. You release the objection, the purpose, release the goal. And you simply accept everything that is happening in your life. Because the life is a free flow of meditation. If you try to achieve something, you find it very, very hard. Because the beauty is not in the doing. The beauty is in the observing. Yes, the body will keep on doing things. But you are beyond that. You have to be able to see the different layer of reality, if I may say so. Because some say this life is a total dream, others says this is a total illusion. It makes no sense to millions and millions of people out there. So I would say different level of reality. See above and beyond this life. See each relationship, each movement that happens to the body, each story that happens to the body is only a process, an experience that you are collecting in order to learn and know all this shall pass. None of this is permanent. So don't hold on to it, don't make it permanent. Not even joy. So you steady, slowly climb higher and higher. In climbing higher, you hold more light, downloading more light, releasing more darkness, negative energy. Then you attain higher ability to convert darkness into light, not just yourself. When you sit still, when you become meditation, when you are not searching, when you're not avoiding, when you are not fearful, when you can speak wisdom, when you can smile all the time, when you can discern what is working, what is not working, when you can discern what is not you, then meditation becomes easy. No, the thoughts are not yours. They come, they go, they come, they go. You simply just have to spend time, sit with those who shine brighter, who can hold space for you. You go there. You're finding the thread of light, you hold it onto tight, then you climb. You rise higher. You release the master within. So if you are doing meditation, practicing yoga, and trying to get somewhere, but not going somewhere, please feel free to message and share your stories and let us know your frustration. We're here to help. Understand the meditation is the first step to meditate. Why you meditate? There isn't any particular goal you can go. You simply relax everything. Relax all the thinking thoughts. Relax all of them. Don't give any energy. Simply observe. Observe. Releasing the subject and object relationship within you. Then meditation becomes effortless. Let's sit for a few minutes. Big inhale. Come back to the body. Come back to your room. Come back to feel the temperature, the light, the sound. Feeling your hands and your toes. Rub your hands. Feeling the friction, generate some heat, some light, some warmth. Place it gently over your eyeball. Look into the space, into nothingness, into this expansiveness. Gradually slide your palms down. Blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me for this short meditation exercise. I trust that you now have a better understanding about meditation and joining us on YouTube. There are many resources for you to explore and check out our playlist. And see you in the next video. Enjoy the sunshine, be love and light.